Let's start this out. Psalms 139. Trying to wrap up. All right. Psalms 139. Let's start at verse 19. What happened here is we got David. David was started off. He was the youngest of about 6, 7. That's 6, 7 older brothers. He was a shepherd who ended up becoming a famous warrior who was anointed king. He ended up going from the bottom to the bottom, and God brought to the palace. Within that, he spent a lot of time with God. And so he was going through different situations. And so to deal with the pressure, the emotion of a situation, he wrote what we call songs. Songs are actually S-O-N-G-S, songs. So these were sang. They were put to a beat. The poem, they were put to a beat, put to music. Back in the day, was with a harp, with some type of drum, or even a guitar, a very ancient form of guitar. So these were put to music, and what they would use to, back in his day, encourage themselves. I did the same way. First, I think, oh God, if you only would destroy the wicked, get out of my life, you murderers. They blaspheme you, your enemies misuse your name. Oh Lord, shouldn't I hate those who hate you? Shouldn't I despise those who oppose you? Yes, I hate them with total hatred, for your enemies are my enemies. Oh, this sounds good. Sounds good because these people are bothering him, right? And so because he knows he's special, because he was anointed king at a very young age, what happens like God, get back at him. Meaning I would be in this mess if this would have happened, this would not have happened, if I could have stayed here and not done this, if my mama, he's blaming a lot of stuff out externally. And honestly, in the natural, there's some truth to that statement. Meaning that if society wasn't, bring it to mind, if society wasn't as racist as it is, they feel it easy. If we wouldn't try, jail out little black brothers, things would be easy, right? If the law wasn't built. Well, you fill in the blank, whatever injustice you think is being felt. He's pointing out, this is him going through right now. He's pointing out, if this went that way, if you would fix that, nah. What I don't like about that type of thinking is control. Because that type of thing, what happens is you focus on what you can control than what you can't. So then it's honestly makes you feel worse because you feel like you're kicking this wall. If I only fix it, do this, but it's not going anywhere. All you're doing is hurting your head, hurting your hand. Now this is soft, but I can probably punch through it if I really want. But now I'm punching a hole in the wall. What good does that do? Blaming, shifting blame, focus on what we can't control. And now, because we focus on more what we can't control, like I said, we get hurt. Physically, some of us, emotionally, got feelings hurt, whatever, because we're in the same boat. What I love is verse 23 and 24. Yeah, cool. Verse 23. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Now, your heart and the soul are very similar. It's in the Greek, and then in the Hebrew, it's Lev. And what it means is actually next part. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. So the heart is where your thoughts reside. Your experiences just coming from your heart, because the mind, the eyes, and the ears are gateway to the soul. Heart, same thing. So know my anxious thoughts. Let's come from examining your heart. Point out anything, verse 24, that offends you and leaves me alone and lead me along the path of everlasting life. This passage is so humble because what it's realizing is that I have a way of thinking or of interpreting situations that may go on And I realized more and more that I cannot control it. But I know and I realize that there is a way. That there is a God who cares about what I think about. And simple question, hopefully. What does God want us to think about? How does God want us to think? Which is like what? Because what we realize, my favorite verse is about Romans 12 too. Renew your mind. Because the problem is a lot of our minds are so against what God, how God wants us to think or be, that honestly, we're trying to shift blame or we're running from God when honestly we've never experienced it. Because what's going on right here? We haven't checked our thoughts like God. Is this something you want me to dwell on? Now, I'm saying you do know that you can control your thoughts, right? Does everybody know that you can control your thoughts? Right hand. You know you control your thoughts. Like I said, it has to go. Okay, hands up. You can control your thoughts. So the thing about it is, a lot of us, we are victims of our own mind because your experiences are your experiences. But it doesn't. But the problem is when your experiences trap you or cause you not to enjoy or have experience of today, and it rob you of tomorrow. Because we won't never let tomorrow be because of the way that we think. Philippians 4:6. That's my question. Thank you for semi-trying. Philippians chapter 4, on page 948. This should be our thought process. This is how God wants us to think. That you're going, I'm going to read you Romans 12 too. Don't copy the behaviors and custom of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way that you think. So the only way you can become a different person, it starts with changing your thought process. Then once you change your thought process, then you will learn to know God's will for you. But it starts off with changing your pattern of thinking, which means some stuff we just gotta let go. We got, oh God, examine me. Because I realize that the way that I'm going, it may not be pleasing to your sight. Because I've accepted you as my Lord and my Savior. And I realize that Jeremiah 29:11, you have thoughts and plans for my life. And I humbly accept that because something's got to give. My current experience, based on what your word says, two different things. But the flip side of it, a lot of people don't know what the word is saying. Philippians chapter 4, go to verse 8. Skip this. And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts. This is what we do. You gotta fight for this. If something is broken, we fix it, right? Whether it's something as simple as a nail, whether it's a video game or whatever, you fix it. You with your hands fix it. Whether you got YouTube or whatever, fix your thought on what is true, honorable, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. That's what God wants us to think about. Many of us, our thoughts look the exact opposite of that. And as a result, it's really affecting your lived out behavior, your lived out experience. Okay, your past is your past. That's the gift. That's done. But our ability to move forward to manifest God's will for our life is predicated for our ability to control our thinking. Your thinking. And it's not even to understand how other people. We cannot control people. As much as I want to, I cannot control people. If I could control people, all y'all be sitting up smiling, reading your book, you have to be smiling. Yes, this is good stuff. Your Bible open, he will be making slide comments because he won't talk in front of the audience. You read it every single day, you'll keep it moving. I can't control you. only you can control. And so now we take that same example, we put it toward our family and our friends. We cannot control them. The only thing we can do is what we're pray for them. And as you pray for them, what happens is God speaks back and gives you a word that leads you to help, not vice versa. A lot of times we try to help before we pray and we end up hurting. Never help before you pray. Spend time praying first. I won't even respond before I know that, oh, man, what should I say, God? So this situation is brought to me, and I know that I may not even know what to say. I know how I feel about it, but honestly, what if the way I'm feeling about it is not good? God with that situation? The humble part of me is like, okay, I don't know what to say. And I know you came to me with this fact, with this information, and before I speak anymore, I just want to pray that God's will be done in this situation. Is good, pleasing, and perfect will. If you do know that God's will doesn't just happen because of this. We know that, right? We touched on it last week, like destiny. You choose to manifest God's will. It's a choice that you can choose to make every single day. It doesn't just happen because of this. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of people die without ever getting done. That's not the will of God. The will of God is that everybody understand at an early age what His will is for their life, which affects your academic choices, which affects your behavior choices, because you know that you have a purpose and that the way that you're walking and talking is on purpose. We're losing too many high schoolers, especially my young males, because we don't have anywhere we're going. So because we only think we exist in this moment, we don't have a vision for tomorrow. What happens is we don't align ourselves accordingly. And so then once it clicks, all the time, some after 10th grade year, that's great. That's my job. I want to come back. I want to make good grade. It's too late. I want to come back. I want to do this. It's too late. The earlier we can get a picture, a vision for ourselves, and God wants to show you, hey, bro, I got to send you to the right of your life back for your own self. First, you got to change it. You got to settle down. We got to slow down and we got to pray. For those of us, first time here, thank y'all for coming. It was so much fun hearing the story. Thank y'all for sharing. Everybody that shared that. Once again, we want you to know God has a plan for you. He wants you for your life. Now, no one's perfect, but we strive for a perfect God, which means that we walk and talk every single day in a way striving to please God. And we're looking for ways to help an assist watch those like that. Now, it looks different for everybody, and that's the beauty of it. But we didn't help. Once people sharing his stage here. Sharing his stage here back. As far as names, nope. The friend actually what's going on, he wants to well, this happened. I'm fine with that. Don't get names. Share his stage. We will lift up them all in prayer. Let's pray real quick. Father God, we love you. Thank you for it. First, Father God, for feeling just to talk. I thank you, Father God, most importantly, that you always listen, your ear is always near to us, Father God, and that you genuinely care how we're doing. So I pray, Father God, that as Christians, that we will find respite in that we will find joy in that we have a heavenly Father that though my family and friends may forsake me, actually my mother and father may forsake me, you're always there. You're always there to listen. We're not bugging you. We're not getting on your nerves, Father God. You enjoy our company and our presence, Father God. And so I pray that we will learn to delight ourselves in you first. Seek you first, dear God. Do what you say as we reach out to other people. And you will add success and academic, artistic endeavor, athletic endeavor, dear God. You will add a vision, dream, you will add your roadmap to complete the future that you have destined for each and every one of us right when they come to us. Pray to God for these people and family as they go through our directions to people. Thank you, dear God, that for the blessing to have success in every area of life. Those may be chaotic, dear God. We have peace. So we take peace, dear God. We pass all understanding. We take success on tests, dear God, finals, dear God. And we just say thank you and you have your way. Your son, you name we pray. Amen. All right. Service thoroughly dismissed. If you're going to camp, deadline to pay is 2 days. June 8th through 12th, we'll be going to St. Thomas Island. We look forward to more talking. Of course, seeing people is scared. Jesus loves you.
That rock one was not funny. It was not.
It's all good. We'll do better this year.
Ready?
Yeah. We'll do better all this year.
It was not funny at all. You had a video attack. I had it.